Good evening everyone. In this class we are going to discuss number system and application based previous year question paper, especially 2020. Today's class going to be a 2020. Up to 2019 we have discussed, and then you people got the recording in your respective groups. Then if you go through the previous year question paper up to 2019, there was a question from number system with very limited number of questions. Whereas with respect to 2020 onwards, you can see drastic changes with respect to a number system. Here in 2020 itself, you can able to see number system and applications of 20 questions. 20 such questions will be there with respect to this topic. So therefore, you need to give much importance to this topic for your upcoming prelims also. Here, let us begin with a simple question here. So this is the simple question. Here, the first thing here is you need to read this one. Why we are discussing this question here with the number system, that also you need to know here. You people learned the concept called as arranging, ascending order, descending order. These things and all you have learned in your basic foundation class itself. With that foundation itself, you can solve this one. Even arrangement concept also you can solve. Here, this question we will discuss with respect to the number system itself. Two statements S1 and S2 are given below with regard to four members P, Q, or S followed by a question. So this kind of model, okay, that is statement, question, and then four options S1, S2, S1 and S2, S1 and S2. So like this kind of options and then statement and question and all. Number of questions are increased from 2020. So therefore a pattern keep on changing. So you need to try to solve this kind of things here. They will give you two statements S1 and S2. Then they will ask you to find out one question they will provide you. Here four options there. S1 alone is sufficient, S2 alone is sufficient, S1 and this statement is very important. That is the option number C is very important, which means both the statement are required to answer this one. That's it. Separately you cannot do. That only provided here as in neither S1 alone or nor S2 alone. So one statement here, this is more than enough. Next one, S1 and S2 are together not sufficient. So this statement is additional fitting, okay, which means that S1 and S2 together sufficient, which means both are required to answer this question. Neither S1 nor S2 separately you cannot answer. So that is the statement number C. So here according to the statement number 1, it says that R is greater than P as well as Q, which means that here R is greater than P and Q, but you don't know the any information regarding with the P and Q. So therefore you need to be aware of this one. You should not write like this. Okay, you should not write like this. Since you don't know the information regarding with the P and Q, you should not write like this. So here two cases arises, which means R is greater than P, right? Greater than Q. This is one case. Here case number 2. So that is we are checking with the possibilities, but this is not the right case. We are checking the possibilities with respect to the R. So then here Q, here P. So these are the two cases arises here. With these two cases alone, we cannot answer which among the four, that is P, Q, or S, since you don't know detail about the S itself. So therefore statement number 1 alone not sufficient. Now statement number 2. Statement number 2 says S is not largest. With these statement alone we cannot know. Okay, since we cannot answer, since you don't know detail about P, Q, R. So therefore we are eliminating B. So therefore separate is not sufficient. Now let us see the both the statement combined together, S1 and S2. So while combining, you can see that the S is not the largest. Here it says that which is the largest. Obviously, if S is not the largest, then among P, Q, R, you know that P is the largest. So with this itself, by combining these two statements, we can say that not a P, R is the largest. Okay, please try to understand. This is the R. Okay, not the P. So therefore, R is the largest by combining these two. S is not. While comparing P, Q, R, according to the first statement, you can see that clearly R is the greatest. So therefore, by combining statement number 1 and 2, we can conclude that S1 and S2 together are sufficient to answer this question. Okay. So fourth, S1 and S2 together not sufficient means this is also wrong. It is sufficient. Together sufficient. Everyone understood this one? Shall we move on with the next one? Okay. So this kind of question is also a very important, very simple question, but by seeing a lengthy questions and all, you should not get any panic in the examination all. So that one, please remember here. Two statement S1 and S2 are given followed by a question. S says that S1 says that n is a prime number. Okay, n is a prime number. S2 says that n leaves remainder, that is 1, when it is divisible by 4. Now the question is, if n is the unique natural number between 10 and 20, what is the value of n? What is the value of n? Now understand here. Here, first statement provides n is a prime number, right? Simply they have provided you a prime number. With this itself, we cannot answer anything. So therefore, leave this one. Since n is a prime number, it says that n is a unique natural number between 10 and 11. So now first of all, take a prime number between 10 and 11, 10 and 20, 10 and 20. Okay, so that is the question here between. So now you can say, okay, 11, 13, 17, 19, right? With this, we cannot say anything here, unique natural number between. Since then, what is the value of n? Here 4 or there. Unique means single. We cannot say anything. So now let us state statement number 2 here. N leaves a remainder of 1 when divided by 4. Okay. Here it says that n leaves a remainder of 1 when divided by 4. Here no information regarding with the n itself. S1 says it's a prime number. S2 says nothing with respect to n. So therefore, this also, okay, wrong. So now let us see, okay, combinedly S1 and S2. Combinedly we will see here. When you are checking with the combinedly, then what happens here? N is a prime number, then n leaves a remainder of 1 when divided by 4. Okay, that is between. So let us check this one. We are dividing with a 4. Now among this one, when you are dividing these numbers, it has to give remainder 1. Only one value has to give the remainder 1. So here the remainder in this case is 3. The remainder in this case is 1. Here also remainder 1. Here the remainder 3. So now two numbers, that is two prime numbers, when divided with the 4, it gives you remainder. Unique means only one, that is single number we have to give. So it gives you 2. So therefore, so this also a wrong. So therefore, you can go with the statement number D. Together not sufficient to answer this question. Right? Anybody having a doubt here? Okay. Okay. Next one. So now this question. So this question is also a important question. like this, you can see a lot of questions with respect to statement and question based. Okay, so your statement has been provided, product of the two. So let us take xy is equal to 21. The sum has to be 10. What are the two numbers? Listen, with the statement number 1 alone we cannot say, since x and y, okay, what are the product of two number? So 21 into 1 is also possible, 7 into 3 also possible. Okay, you cannot say what are the two numbers exactly. So therefore it may be 21 1 or else 7 3. So there are a possibilities are there. So we cannot say with the statement number 1. Now with the statement number 2 alone we cannot say. Okay, since with the statement number 2 sum is 10 means we can form anything. 5 plus 5 also 10, 4 plus 6 also 10. We cannot say anything separately. So therefore we can eliminate S1 and S2. Now combinedly we check here. S1 and S2 combinedly, the product has to be a 21, the sum has to be a 10. So in order to get a product as a 21, you are having 21 into 1, 7 into 3. But here sum is 22. Here sum is 10. Okay, 7 into 3. Yes. With this we can easily say the two numbers as 3, 7. So with this itself we can answer S1 and S2 are together sufficient to answer this question, but neither S1 alone nor S2 alone is sufficient to answer this question. So the answer for this question is C. Everyone understood this one? Okay, fine.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, next one. So next one here is, okay, understand this one. How many zeros are there at the end of the following product? How many zeros are there at the end of the following product? So what is the concept of finding out the number of zeros? Try to express a given product in terms of a product of 2 into 5. You need to get the powers of 2 as well as you need to get the powers of q. Least among p and q is number of zeros. This we have seen in your foundation itself. And then we have discussed a lot of problems. Okay. A lot of problems also we have discussed. So try to express this one in terms of getting, or else express in terms of 2 powers into 5 powers. A 5 here, this can be written as 5 into 2. 15 can be written as 3 into 5. 20 can be written as 4 into 5. That 4 can be written as 2 square. Right. So therefore here 5. 25 is nothing but 5 square. 30 can be written as 5 into 2 into 3. Right. 5 into 2 10. 10 into 3 30. 35 can be written as 7 into 5. 40 can be written as 8 into 5. 8 can be written as 2 cube. Okay. So now 9 can be written as, sorry, that 45 can be written as 9 into 5. 50 can be written as 25 into 2. That 25 can be written as 5 square into 2. Right. Now 50 can be written as 11 into 5. 60 can be written as 10 into 6. 10 can be written as 5 into 2. This 6 can be written as 2 into 3. So therefore 5 into 2 square into 3. Now how many 2's are there? So leave it, 3, 7 and all leave it. You have to check with the maximum powers of 2 and the maximum powers of 5. Then least among the 2 powers is nothing but the number of 0. So here 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14. So 5 power 14. 2 powers 1, 3, 4, 7, 8, 10. So therefore least among these two is 10. So therefore least is 10. Such a number of zeros are there. Such a number of trailing zeros are there. So therefore number of zeros in the product is 10. So answer for this question is option number A. Anybody having a doubt? No means we will move on. Okay, fine. Yes. This model we have discussed already. Two models we have discussed. Okay, same kind of similar pattern during your foundation we have discussed. During your additional problem discussion also we have discussed this model. Then I will teach you here also. Listen. Just see here XYZ. So 3 digit. Understand here. X plus Y plus Z is not a multiple of, okay, I'm cancelling this one like this, not a multiple of 3. Now X, Y, Z, Y, Z, X, Z, X, Y is not divisible by, first of all check with the numbers which are divisible, then eliminate from that options, then the rest of the number is nothing but the not divisible. That's it. So simple logic here. Now you know the concept called as place value. So X in the 100 place, Y in the 10th place, Z in the unit place. Similarly here Y in the 100 place, Z in the 10th place, X in the unit place. So therefore 100 Z, then 10X plus Y. Add everything. Add X values first of all. Right. So 110, 111. X. Similarly Y also 111. Z also 111. So this is the addition. We can take 111 as a common. Therefore XY plus Z. Listen. Surely this addition is divisible by X plus Y plus Z. Eliminate that one. Now check the factors of and also note that X plus Y plus Z not a multiple of 3. Okay. Now understand one more thing here. Just find the factor of 1111. Okay, which is divisible by 2? No. 3? Yes, let us check here. 3 here. 7. So the 4 factors is nothing but please mute. The factors is mute money. The factors is nothing but 3 and 37. So therefore this product is divisible by, okay, 3 as well as 37. Leave it. So therefore only one thing is there. So therefore 9, okay, the sum is not divisible by 9 alone. So therefore it is not divisible by 9. Okay, getting? Shall we move on to the next one? Then okay, fine, let us move on with the next one. So this kind of model and all you need to practice for your future exams also. Sometimes UPSC give this similar model in your, okay, upcoming exams, since repetition of the previous question paper models are there. So please try to solve this one. So don't complicate here. Okay, simple thing here. So everything given as a R and then S, P, Q. So like this they have provided you. Then they says that P, Q, R, S are the natural numbers. So belongs to N. Natural numbers. Which of the following is the largest? Simple here. Everything equate in terms of a P plus P. Then simply you can able to calculate here. So I am equating the first one here. I am checking with the P, whether P is greater or Q is greater. Now listen carefully. So therefore P is equal to Q plus 2017 plus 2016. Listen, Q, whatever be the Q value, even if it is 0 also fine. 1 also 0 can't be, since it's a natural number. So if it is 1, then what will happen? Obviously P is greater than the Q. Since you are adding 2017, 2016 with the whatever be the value of Q. Here itself we can find
P
that.
greater than P less than Q.
What? What?
P less than Q.
How P is less than Q? How P is less than Q? Either listen, let me complete, or else you can also unmute and you can explain. Not an issue. I'll give you time. Clearly I'm saying that when Q value is 1 or 2, whatever, if one need added with this 4000 something, whether P is greater or Q is greater.
Yes.
Okay. Listen. Okay. From this we can see that P is greater than Q. Now understand. Check with the rest of the P. Okay. So please mute. P minus 2016, which is equal to, we are checked with the Q. Now we are checking with the R. Now listen very carefully. So P is equal to R minus 2018 plus 2016 here. So therefore P is equal to R minus 2, which means that suppose if take any value, when R is 4, then P will become 2. So here in this case, R is greater than P. R is greater than P. Listen, R is greater than P in this case. Now, I am going with the next one. I am equating with the S. So P minus 2016, which is equal to S plus 2019. So P is equal to S plus 2019 plus 2016 here. Check with the minimum least natural number of S. S, if you are taking 1 also, then P is greater than the S. Since that S is 1 means P becomes 4036. Therefore here P is greater. Now listen carefully. By getting this thing, you can see that P is greater than Q, right? And as well as S. But this P is lesser than R, which means R is greater. The question says that largest. So with this itself we can find R is the largest. So answer for this question is R. Getting everyone?
So please explain that R greater than P.
Which part you want to learn?
So how R greater than P? That
Just now I explained. You take any value for R. Tell me some value for R.
the 3,
Put 3 there. What is the value of P?
1.
Then whether less or greater.
Okay.
Understood? Vishal?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So like this, don't complicate the problem. Try to solve in a simplest manner by knowing the logics and try to save your time in your examination. So this kind of questions newly people seeing means they will get a panic, or else they may not know how to approach such a question. If they know the approach, if they are knowing the how to approach such a questions, easily they will answer, I know. But the thing is, practice requires to answer this kind of question. That's it. Okay, we'll move on with next question now. So here also, to solve this question, you need a lot of understanding. A simple understanding is required to solve this question. No other complicated things are required here. What has been provided here is how many 5-digit prime number can be formed. Listen, 5-digit. We need to get a 5-digit prime number can be called by using 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Suppose if I am taking this itself 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, without repetition, you know what is the prime number concept? The factors are 1 and a number itself, which means a prime number is divisible by 1 and by itself. If it is having any other factor, then it is not a prime number. So therefore, here what you need to do here is just check whether it contains any other factor. How can you check with any other factor? You know the concept of divisibility. So divisibility by 2 is nothing but, listen very carefully. When you are placing here in the unit place, it is divisible by 2. Therefore, we cannot form 5-digit number by keeping 2 in the unit place. Now, let us check with the divisibility by 3 concept here. Divisibility by 3. What is the divisibility by 3 concept? Sum of the numbers is divisible by sum of the number. Please understand. Sum of the number is divisible by 3. Then it is completely divisible by 3. That's it. So here sum of the numbers is 15. Even, listen very carefully, even if you change any order, okay, that a 5-digit you can change any order, but the sum here remains 15. When sum here remains 15, you know that the 15 is divisible by 3. When the 15 is divisible by 3, it has one of, which means that it has another factor. That another factor is nothing but 3. What is the prime number concept? A prime number is nothing but it contains factors such as 1 and a number itself, which means it is divisible by 1 and a number itself. If it is divisible by any other value, then it is not a prime number. Here that sum is divisible by 3, which means except 1 and itself, you are having one more number. So therefore, here with this you cannot form any prime number. With the 5-digit prime number, you cannot form by using the digit 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 without repetition of the digits. Right? So therefore, the answer for this question is option A, 0. Getting everyone? Okay. Now, so this question. Now the simple numbers also coming in statement and conclusion also. Please, simple question. Listen. What it says, okay. All the numbers are divisible by 2, statement. All the numbers are divisible by 3. Then what is the conclusion? All the numbers are divisible by 6. Yes, correct. All the numbers are divisible by 4. No. No. This is not divisible by 4. That's it. All the numbers are divisible by 2 as well as 3. 2 and 3 divisibility concept is 6 here. Okay. Divisible by 6 is nothing but it is a divisible by 2 as well as divisible by 3. This condition satisfies. First condition satisfies. What about the second one? All the numbers are divisible by 4. Tell me some example here. You can say 18. 18 is divisible by 2 as well as divisible by 3. But this 18 is not divisible by 4. So simple. So therefore conclusion number 2 is wrong. The answer for this question is only one conclusion. Only conclusion 1 is right. You don't understood? Okay. Now next one. So understand, this kind of questions are there, very simple question, but picking up the questions are very, very important in your examination hall. The 2 hours pressure situation, you need to pick that 40 questions. That is a very important task. Okay. A very simple question. How many integers are there between 1 to 100 which have 4 as a digit, which means 4, 14, 24, 34 like that. So that is 4 as a digit, but which are not divisible by 4. See, listen. 4 is there, but it is divisible. 14 is there, not divisible. This is 1. 24, this is divisible. Okay, leave that one. Okay, since the question is not divisible, so then we can take a 34. 34 is not divisible. 4 series is very important. 41 is not divisible, right? 40 if you are taking means 40 is divisible. 41 is not divisible. 42 is not divisible. 43 is not divisible. 44 is divisible. 45 is not divisible. 46 is not divisible. 47 is not divisible. 48 is divisible. 49 is not divisible. Then 4 is completed. Then 54. 54 is not divisible. 64 is divisible. 74 is not divisible. 84 is divisible. Right. 94 is not divisible. So I have encircled. Count the encircled one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 such okay, integers are there which contains 4, but it is not divisible by the 4. Okay, 12 such numbers are there. Right. So C is the right answer for this question. Now let us move on with the next one. So next here is a simple question. Easily you can solve this kind of questions in your examination hall, and easily you can get a 2.5 marks here. Don't lose 2.5 marks here from this kind of questions here. So box here, one box. See, whatever be dot, star, whatever be, I have taken box here. So here box, here box 1. It has to give 1 box. Now go with the option method. If I am taking 2 here, what happens here? Listen carefully. 2, 2, 2, 2, 1 here. When you are adding, it has to give 2. Then only we can check with the 10th place. Unit place itself not satisfied means leave it. So listen, 8, then 9. Actually here it is 9, but you need to get a 2. So it comes 9. So therefore leave it. Now B. I am going here with the 3. So box 1. Checking I am getting a box or not. I am filling here 3, 3, 3, 3. We have to get a 3 here. 12 plus 1, 3. Yes, getting 3. Then only I have to check with the rest here. Okay, so obviously here it is 13. So 1 carries here. So here 3. Then here also 3. So that, okay, check here. So therefore you are getting here 7, 10, 13. Yes, it satisfies this one. Then 3 satisfies. Then stop here itself. Don't check with the 4 and 5 and all. The answer for this question is option B. Getting everyone? Okay. Okay. This is the simple question. But by seeing this kind of stick, etc., people should not get a panic. Okay, 2 straight sticks of length 7.5 feet, 3.25 feet. What is the minimum length? In order to get the minimum length, the stick has to contain a maximum. Okay, maximum. So therefore, here, what is the minimum length can you measure? Minimum length. Okay, simple. Minimum length means what? You need to find out the HCF between a given 7.5, 3.25. So how to find out the HCF? You have learned a HCF concept in your foundation class. Here we will do here. This can be written as right 75 by 10. This can be written as 325 by 100. I am multiplying here. Okay, that I am converting decimal into a fraction. 1 decimal means you have to multiply 10 with the numerator and the denominator. After 2 decimal means you have to multiply with 100 in the numerator, 100 in the denominator. Then simplify here. Listen, when you are simplifying, be careful. Ensure that the denominator of this fraction is same. Then only easily you can able to find out here. Now, during the foundation class with respect to the HCF, I taught you how to find a HCF for a fraction. In order to find out the HCF for a fraction form, then what you have to do, you need to find the HCF for the numerator. Then, so this is a comma b here, okay, it is in the format of a comma b. A comma b means it is in the format of fraction. If you want, let me write it as a word. If it is in the fraction, what you have to do, you need to take HCF for the numerator, you need to take LCM for the denominator. So this is the concept you people learned. So therefore you need to find out the HCF of 30, 13. You need to find out the LCM of 4, 4. You know, this 30 and 13 are a co-prime number, or else you can check like this also. 1 into 13. 30 can be written as 5 into 2 into 3. So which is 10 into 3. Now what is the HCF? Here we can put 1 also. What is the HCF? You need to take the common prime factors. Here common prime factors is 1 only. Then you have to take the least power. If same power means, then also fine. Therefore HCF is 1. If HCF is 1, you can say that the two such natural numbers are co-prime numbers. Suppose if we don't know the co-prime concept, you need to find out like this. That's it. So therefore HCF for the numerator is nothing but a 1. So HCF, okay, LCM is nothing but a 4 here. So 1 by 4 is nothing but 0.25. So therefore 0.25 foot is the answer for this question. Getting everyone? The simple question. By seeing these things and all, don't get panic. So that is what during your foundation class itself I have mentioned you to learn the HCF and LCM for the fraction also. Okay, now let us move on with the next question. This question already we have discussed during your foundation class itself. Anyhow, I will tell you how to solve this question again. One page is torn from a booklet whose page are numbered in the usual manner starting from the first page 1. Yes, of course. The sum of the numbers on the remaining pages is 195. I don't know the number of pages first. Find out the number of pages. Number of pages, if you don't know means take it as a 1. The sum of the pages is nothing but 195. You know, summation up to n is nothing but n into n plus 1 by 2, which is equal to 195. Cross multiply this one. N into n plus 1 is equal to 390. Now what you need to do, you need to take the nearest square root that we have discussed in your foundation. Nearest square root of this one is nothing but 20. Okay, that is root of 400. Root of 400 is nothing but 20. This is the nearest. Then find this one, actual sum of the pages. 20 into 21 by 2. Cancel this one 10. So actual sum of the pages is 210 pages. Here next step is what you need to do. You need to find out the difference. Difference is nothing but 210 minus 915. Okay, 210 minus 915 is nothing but 15. The 15 is nothing but the sum of the removed page. That means one page is torn, that page. So the sum is nothing but x plus x1, which is equal to 15. You know 2x is equal to 14, x is equal to 7. If one page contains x, so then next page is nothing but x plus 1. So this is nothing but 8. So here itself you can see the sum is 15 means whatever the option contains sum as a 15, that is the answer. B contains sum as a 15, or else by using x and x plus 1 concept also you can able to find out the torn page numbers. Everyone understood? Okay. Now, so now this question also very important model. Okay, one question you are containing with respect to this kind of number series also, number theory questions also. Okay, at least one question. 2020 and all, you can see 2 questions, etc. So this is very simple concept. Easily you can get your marks here. The thing is, you have to read the question carefully. That's it. A3BC and DE2F be a 4-digit number where each letter represents a different digit greater than 3. Okay, greater than 3 means the digits are 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So this is the greater than 3. Actual digits start from 0 to 9. Here it is clearly mentioned as a greater than 3. Therefore, it has to be a 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Now, the sum has been provided as 15902. Now, here only you need to apply your ability. That's it. Now, thing is, check with the unit place. So now, the unit place contains 2 here. So therefore, C plus 2, okay, has to be 2 here. First of all, unit place. What are the possibilities gives you 2 here? Listen very carefully. 5 plus 7 gives you 12, which means 2 comes in the unit place. 1 carries to the next one. So 1 carries here. Okay. Now, any other option is there means you have to check here. 8 plus 4 also gives you 2 in the unit place. 1 comes here. So now there is a 2 cases with respect to C and F. Then let's go on with the second one, 10th place. 1 plus B plus 2. This has to give 0 in the unit place. Which means 1 plus 2 is nothing but 3. 3 plus B has to give 0 here. 3 plus dash is equal to 0 comes here. 3 plus 7 only. Listen. 3 plus 7 only gives among this one. Gives 10 here. 0 in the unit place. Nothing else will give you. That is 4 will not give you, 5 will not give you, 6 will not give you, 7 will not give you, 8 will not give you. So like this we have to check here. Here by checking this 7 will give you 3 plus 7. So therefore 1 carries here. Now understand one thing here. Now you know you found B value as a 7. So this is the B value. So therefore it should not come in the place of either C or F. Therefore eliminate this one. So therefore that C and F might be 8 or 4. Okay. If C is 4 means F is 8. If C is 8 means F is 4. That is the possibility. Okay. Now, next thing we have to find your 1 plus. Okay. That also we need to find here. So, please understand this one. 1 plus 3 plus E has to give 9 in the unit place. Therefore, 4 plus E is equal to 9 in the unit place. So, 4 plus dash gives you 5 gives you. So therefore you have found E value as a 5. Right. You have found E value here 5. Then you have found B value here. You have found right C, this one C or F. Then you have found C or F. So rest of the numbers are going to be 6 and 9. So therefore A plus D or okay, this A plus D is nothing but 6 plus 9 or 9 plus 6. Both are same here. So both gives you 15. Yes, satisfies the sum also. Now the question dealing with the difference between A and D. The difference is nothing but 9 minus 6. Difference of A and D. 9 minus 6 will give you 3. So the difference is 3. So the answer for this question is C, 3. So now understand here. What are the other ways to form a questions is they may ask you to find out the arithmetic mean. They may ask you to find out sum of the 3, arithmetic mean of 3. So like this they may give you a question. According to the question you need to find after finding out the unknowns. That's it. Getting everyone? Shall we move on to the next one? Okay. Yes, this question looks very lengthy. By reading easily you can able to understand, easily you can able to solve. Understand here. Two statement S1 and S2 are given below, followed by a question. So S1, there are not more than 2 figures of any page of 51 page book. 2 figures, which means a book contains 51 pages. Each pages contains okay, maximum of 2 figures only. Not more than means okay, maximum of. Now you may ask whether that book contains 0 figure. Yes, 0 figure also fine. Okay, one page contains 0 figure, that is also fine. One page contains 2 figure, that is also fine. With the statement number 1, what happens here? Check here. So here, check with the one page. So that one page contains okay, minimum, this is a minimum, this is the maximum, maximum 2. Okay, now 51 pages contains here 0 here, right? Here minimum, here 1 also there. If 1 means 1 into 5, sorry, 1 into 51, here 51. Here 2 into 51, it contains 1 or 2. Now understand here. Go with the question. Are there more than 100 figures in that book? Please understand. Are there means exactly are more than 100. If the question says that can be means that is a correct statement. Can be means correct statement. Maybe means correct statement. Might be means correct statement. But it says that are there more than 1000 figures, which means exactly they are asking you whether, sorry, 100. They are asking you exactly more than 100 figures. No, it may be 0 figures also. It may be 51 figures also. There is a possibility. You cannot say anything. That is, you cannot answer with the statement number 1 that a book contains 100 figures. So therefore, eliminate this one. Now, with respect to the statement number 2, a statement number 2 says that there is at least one figure on every page. Here never ever mentioned about how many such pages are there in that such a book. So therefore, here not sufficient. Statement number 2 is not sufficient. Clearly it is not sufficient. Without knowing total number of pages, then you cannot say okay. So therefore it is not sufficient. Now let us move on with 1 and 2. What happens to 1 and 2 here? Okay, separately not sufficient. Statement number 1 separately not sufficient. Statement number 2 separately not sufficient. Okay, which means we can eliminate B. We can eliminate D. Now let us check with the statement number 1 and 2. If we are combining both, what will happen if you are combining the both? Right. According to the statement number 1, you know that 0, 51, 1 or 2. Now, according to the statement number 2, it says that at least one figure. One figure means 51 pages means 51. So, here 2. Okay, not more than 2. That is the least is 1. Maximum it contains 2. If contains 2 means here 1 or 2. The question says that are there more than 100 figures in that book? No, it may contain 51 also. Okay, so therefore you cannot say. Okay, it is less than 100 also, greater than 100 also. Therefore, you cannot answer this question. Which means, what is the option here? Which one? Statement number 1 and statement number 2 together are not sufficient to answer the question. Everyone understood? Shall we move on with the next one?
So can you explain statement number 1?
Statement number 1, I clearly
Yes, so
said.
0 to 51, 0 digit, 0 figures.
It says that not more than 2 figures means that page contains no figure also, that is 0. That page contains one figure also, that is 1. A page contains 2 figure also, that is the maximum. So totally 51 pages. The 51 pages contains no figure means 0 option is there. If the 51 pages contain only one figure means the total number of pages contains 51 figures. Maximum 2 figures, okay, if present in the particular page, 2 figures. Total number of pages is 51. 51 pages contains 2 figures, means then how many figures will be there totally for the 51 pages? 51 into 2. 102 pages. 102 figures are there in that 51 pages. Understood? Up to this? Ashina. Okay, got it clear. Okay, fine. Next one. So now, understand. This is a very important question. Okay, see, if any internet interrupt happen, means okay, we will inform in your group. Okay, since it's raining heavily here. Anyhow, let's proceed till there is the internet. Now listen. The letters from A to Z are numbered from 1 to 26 respectively. It says that GIH, which is equal to 1578. It says that DEF, which is equal to 912. You need to find out ABC. Now listen, number, right? This is 4, this is 5, this is 6. If you know the number, A for 1, B for 2, like this. Okay. So now listen, after finding out the 4, 5, 6, okay, don't leave it simply. You will get some logic. Multiply here with 2. You are getting 912. Here this is nothing but 7. This is nothing but 8. This is nothing but 9. By saying this, don't leave the problem. Try to solve, whether by multiplying. When you are multiplying this one, you are getting 1, 5, 7, 8. So therefore, it follows some pattern here. So therefore, A is 1, B is 2, C is 3. So this is 1, 2, 3. The answer is, it has to be multiplied here with 2. Therefore 6, 4, 2. So therefore 246 is the answer for this question. Here you are getting how to solve this kind of questions. Right. Okay. Now next question. So this is the very simple question, but a very simple question. You need to know the search and indices concept also, that you all came across in your schools. Okay, third, then indices. For this concept and all, please learn. So these and all basic, okay, of numbers. So please you have to read this kind of concepts here. So here what has been provided here is nothing but this one, then 1 by 4 the whole power minus 3, 1 by 3 the whole power minus 4, 1 by 6 the whole power minus 2. So now this is the thing you need to find out here. One thing you learn here, simple. 1 by x is nothing but x power minus 1. That's it. If base comes, denominator comes in the numerator, then the power will get in the negative. That's it. If you know this logic easily, okay, then one more logic is there. Okay, a power x to the power y is nothing but a to the power xy. Power under getting multiplied. If knowing these two logics easily, you can able to solve this question. Now here it will become 2 power minus 1, the whole power minus 6. Then power getting multiplied here, 2 power 6. 2 power 6 is nothing but a 64. That's it. Now this is nothing but a 4 power minus 1. So which is nothing but a minus. Then here 4 cube. 4 cube is nothing but 64. That's it. Here 3 power minus 1. The whole power minus 4, which is equal to 3 power 4. 3 power 4 is nothing but 81. Now this is nothing but 6 power minus 1. The whole power minus 2 will become 6 square. Then 36. So largest here is nothing but 81. So 81 comes here with 1 by 3 the whole power minus 4. Option C is the correct answer for this question. Getting? Everyone? Okay. Very simple questions.
Sir, could you please explain this 1 by x1?
This one.
Yes.
So listen, x power minus 1 can be written as 1 by x. Right? X power 1 can be written as 1 by x power minus 1. Right? Getting? Shiva Chaudhary. Understood?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So like this, that 1 by 2, that 2 comes in the numerator, means that can be written as 2 power minus 1. Right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So next one. See, already we have discussed 15 questions. See here, 20 questions 20 plus questions came in your 2020. Okay, because due to the pandemic situation, okay, the actual exam date has been postponed, which means almost for the 6 months they have postponed for okay, that exam, which means they are having lot of things. So in order to okay, check your ability, they have provided you these things, and also please try to understand number of applications also there. When the number of applications also increased means there is a possibility to increase the standards. Okay, after 2019, okay, the standard has been raised. Even if 2023, if you go through, means lot of changes are there in the question paper, but some repetition are there. 2015 questions also provided in your 2023 also. Therefore previous year question paper practice and all very important. Now listen, very simple question here. How many pairs of natural numbers are there such that difference of whose squares is 63? Which means they are asking squares means x square, and then two numbers, right? X square is the one number, second number is y square. Their difference has to be 63. How to find out this kind of problem? First of all, simple logic try to learn here. You know the concept called as a square minus b square, algebra basic formula. A square minus b square is nothing but a plus b into a minus b. That's it, which is equal to 63. Now put that in terms of product. Now here 63 into 1 is equal to 63. That's it. Then what else comes here? What else? Which table comes here? 21 into 3 are 63. What else comes here?
7 into 9.
Okay, 9 into 7. You are saying these. So these are the possibilities. How many such pairs are there? 3 such pairs are there. Now let us check here. Let us check with the squares. So now listen carefully. X plus y is equal to 63. X minus y is equal to 1. Subtract this one. 2x is equal to 64. So x is equal to what? 32. Right. If x is equal to 32, so obviously y is equal to 31. So if you check the 32 square minus 31 square, please mute.
1024.
32 square minus 31 square. 32 square minus 31 square. Check here whether you are getting 63 or not.
Yes, sir. 1024 minus 961.
Okay, you are getting 63. Now one pair you have found. Now listen very carefully. Now x plus y is equal to 21. X minus y is equal to 3. Now cancel this one. 2x is equal to 24. X is equal to 16. Not 16, 12. X is equal to 12. Now when x is equal to 12, what will happen to the y? Y is equal to 9. Now you people check here. 12 square minus 9 square gives you 63 or not? 63, isn't it? Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now next one. X plus y is equal to 9. X minus y is equal to 7. Cancel this one. 2x is equal to what? 2x is equal to 16. Therefore x is equal to 8. So then x is equal to 8 means y is equal to 1. Check the other pair. 8 square minus 1 square, 64 minus 1, obviously it gives you 63. Therefore 1 pair, 2 pair, 3 pair. So for 3 such pairs will be there. So answer for this question is A, 3. Everyone understood? Okay. Okay. Now here this is a very simple question, but you need to know that calculations and all very important. That only time consuming in your examination all. Rest of the things and all easy. This question is easy, but the calculation requires time here. That's it. So now check here. Which one of the following will have the minimum change? Minimum change means difference. Difference. In its value, if I is added to the both numerator and denominator of the fractions, that's it. Actual fraction is this one. First of all, you need to know here 1 by 3 is nothing but 0.33, 2 by 3 is nothing but 0.66. Okay, so this is the actual fraction, right? Now Next here is actual fraction, and also you need to know the decimal. If you know the decimal, then well and good. When I'm adding 5 to the numerator, what will happen here, and to the denominator, what will happen here? So then it will become 7 by 8. 7 by 8 is nothing but 0.875, right? So find the difference here. So difference is nothing but a 0.20 approximately 0.2, okay, approximately 0.21. okay, you can take 0.21 also, not an issue. Now let us move on with the next one. 3 by 4. So 1 by 4 is nothing but what? 0.25. 3 by 4 is nothing but 0.75. Now add plus 5 in the numerator and the denominator, then it will become 8 or 9 or 8 by 9 is nothing but a 0.89. Find out the difference between these two. So difference is nothing but a, so find the difference between these two, 0.8. so then obviously, so approximately calculate 0.14. Now 4 by 5. So you know 1 by 5 is nothing but 0.2. 4 by 5 is nothing but a 0.8. Now adding 5 here, numerator, right, 9, denominator adding 5 is 10. Obviously you know 0.9. Find the difference here. Difference here is 0.1. So they're asking you to minimum, which is minimum. Now here this is not a minimum, here this is not a minimum. So next thing we have to check here, 5 by 6. So actual 5 by 6 is nothing but you know 0.84. When adding 5 here, what will happen here? 10 will come here, 11 will come here, then it is nothing but 0.9. Subtract this one. So this is nothing but 0.06. 0.1 is greater than 0.06. They're asking you a minimum, therefore we can eliminate this one. The minimum here is nothing but 0.06. That comes with the 5 by 6. So therefore answer for this question is option D, 5 by 6. Getting how to solve this kind of things. To solve this kind of things, you need to know faster division calculations, etc. Then only you can get a 2.5 marks, and you can get a 2.5 marks, but you need to save your time, means working out the problems very fastly, so that skills requires. Okay, now listen, next one. See how many questions are there in 2020. So lot of questions are there. A digit n is greater than 3, divisible by 3, but not divisible by 6. If it is so, which is divisible by 4? That only we have to check here. Now understand here, finding out the n is very important here. Listen, greater than 3 means we will check here 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 like this. Okay, least one we will check here. This is not divisible by 3, leave it. This is not divisible by 3, leave it. This is divisible by 3 and also divisible by 6. Since it gives the divisible by 3 but should not divisible by 3, therefore we are not taking this one. So this we are not taking, since it's not satisfies. Here also not satisfies. Yes. Now check here. Now check here. 9 is divisible by 3 but not divisible by 6. This condition satisfies here. Then take n is equal to 9. Check here. N is equal to 9. So 2 into 9. So 2 into 9 is nothing but 18. This resultant has to divisible by 4. Whether this is divisible by 4? Not. Leave that one. A option eliminated. B check here. 3n. 3 into n is nothing but just now we have found as a 9. Okay. We are checking the least value. Okay. N is greater than 3 means it goes infinitely. But we are checking the nearest one. So this is also 18. Not divisible. Leave that option also. C option check here. 2n plus 4, which is equal to 2. N is nothing but 9 plus 4. So therefore 18 plus 4. 22. 22 is not divisible by 4. Leave it. So that is also not an option. So only one option left. That is D. Let us check here. 3n plus 1. So 3 into 9 plus 1. 27 plus 1, 28. Yes, 28 is divisible by 4. Okay, so therefore 3n plus 1 general term only gives you a number which is divisible by 3 but not divisible by 6. In such a case, that expression is completely divisible by 4. So this is the case here with this question. Everyone understood?
Sir, 3n plus 1, how is divisible by 3, sir?
Not divisible by 3. When you are replacing that n should be divisible by 3. Understood? Here what is n here? 9.
9.
This 9 is divisible by 3 but not divisible by 6. Understood? First condition satisfies, sir.
Yes, sir.
If it is satisfies, then only you need to take the value of n. After substituting the value of n, you need to check the resultant is divisible by 4 or not. Nikita, understood?
Yes, sir. Okay, sir.
No. So very simple question, and the thing here is just know what you need to apply in the examination. All that only you need to find out here. What is the greatest length of x? 3 1 by 2 m, 8 3 by 4 m. What you need to find out here? Integral multiple of x. Greatest means what you need to find out here?
HCF.
That's it. So take a LCM first. 7 by 2. 35 by 4. Here denominator is not same. First of all, convert the denominator as the same here. Multiply here with 2 here. So 14 by 4. That's it. Now the denominator is same. What you have to do here? For a numerator you need to take a HCF. For a denominator you need to take your LCM. This you people learned in your foundation. Okay, already.
Sir, 35 by 8.
Sir, you need to make a denominator as the same. What is the LCM for that? 2, 4.
Okay, sir.
Shivaranjani. Understood?
Yes, sir.
LCM is 4 Shivaranjani. Then here it has to be multiplied with 1 only. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So now what is the LCM between this one? So 14 can be expressed as 7 into 2. 35 can be expressed as 7 into 5. Common among this one. 7 only common. So therefore HCF is 7. 7. LCM here is 4. Do it the mixed fraction here. 1 times here. 4, 3. So which is equal to, what is the answer here? 1. 1 is this is the quotient. Here you need to write the remainder. Then you have to write the divisor. That's it. The answer for this question is D. 1 3 by 4 meter. Understood, everyone? Okay. Simple calculations only. By seeing new, this is not a new, but they are giving you. So this question only I mentioned. We have done here in your foundation itself. Recurring decimal representation to a equivalent one. This question comes okay directly from your NCERT 9th standard page number 27. This book. Okay. So UPSC provided this question because of 2020 student. If they seen those NCERT books means easily they can answer. So what is the procedure? First of all, you have to write like this. After the decimal 2 number getting recur means you have to write 29 in the denominator. In the numerator, what you need to do? You need to write total digits minus non-recurring. So that is nothing but 1. So now 126 by 99. First of all, eliminate the option 99 not in the. Okay, not 99. Wait a minute. 126 not in the numerator. Okay, leave it. Leave it. So therefore 50% of the option you have to eliminate. Then simplify this one. Here, how can you simplify? Check with the options here. 11 is in the denominator, which means 99 is divisible by 9 table. So therefore 11 here, 14 here. So answer is 14 by 11. Option B is the right answer. Getting? Very simple question. Direct question from your 9th standard. Okay. NCERT carries this question, direct question. Now, very simple question here. This one. I'll teach you See, even if you don't know any logic means, find the least 4-digit number which when divided by 3, 4, 5, 6 leaves you remainder 2 in the each case. Listen very carefully. Even if you don't know means, go with the school method, simple method. 1, 0. So divide here with 3. So 9 goes 1, 1. Again 9 goes 12. Again 12. So here 0 is the remainder here with respect to 1, 0, 0, 1, 0, 1, 2. Since it has to give 2. See, 3 itself not satisfies. So leave that one. Okay, which means next I am going with this one. Checking with the 3. 9, 12, S, 12 goes, then 2, 2 is the remainder. If satisfies with the 3, then I am checking with the 4. 4 here, 8, 2, 2, 20 goes, 2, 2, again 20 goes to S, 4 also fine. I am checking here with the 5. This is a very school method. Okay. 5 here, 20 goes, yes, this satisfies here with the 5 also. I am checking with the 6 here. 6 goes, 42 completely goes, then 2 here. Okay, 1022 is the right answer. I have not applied any logic. I have learned 6th standard mathematics. I used this one. Everyone understood? Huh? Even LCM concept you can apply here. This is method 1. LCM concept apply here. Take the LCM of 3, 4, 5, 6. The LCM is 60. The least 4-digit number start with 1000. Divide this with 60. Then what will happen if you are dividing this with 60? Okay, that here 1 times 60 here, 40, here 0, then again 6 times 360, here 40. Now what you need to do here is 1000 minus, right, 1000 plus 60 minus 40 is nothing but the least number which is completely divisible by 60. So therefore 1020 is completely divisible by 60. So remainder has to give 2 means it has to be 1022. Everyone understood? Remainder has to be 2 means it has to added with 2 here. That's it. So therefore 1022 is the right answer. This is the method 2. Method 1 is more than enough, sufficient to answer this question. Very simple basic mathematics enough. Shall we move on with the next one?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Yes, this is a very good question. Many people made a mistake by marking 1 as the answer. If you know the basic logic, then easily you can avoid 50% of the answer. In a basic foundation class itself, we have, okay, you people learned. I explained whatever the number when it is divisible by 2, what is the remainder? Remainder is in terms of
2-digit number.
yes, 2 digit. Remainder in terms of a 2 digit. It gives you, listen carefully, 50% eliminated. Easily you can score. Easily you can score. Now what I'm going to do is I'm just multiplying here all the unit place, checking whether it gives you 3 digit or not. If it is gives you 3 digit, then I can divide the 3 digit with 100 simply. Now 1 into 7 into 5 into 6 into 5. Check here.
350.
So 350. Yes, 350 means a 3 digit number. When the 3 digit number, okay, whatever be the rest of the number, leave that. Whatever be the rest of the number, leave that. When the 350 last 3 digit, okay, obviously here you can write 300. So what is the remainder? 50. That's it. The answer for this question is 50. Everyone understood? Huh? Very basic skills only there to solve this kind of questions. Okay, now the last question of 2020 with respect to the number system topic. So first of all, understand for what value of n the sum of the digit is in the number 10 power n plus 1 is 2. Listen, digit, very important. Sum of the digit means everything. Okay, please remember when I put n is equal to 0, it will become 10 power 0 plus 1. You know 10 power 0 is nothing but 1. 1 plus 1 is nothing but 2. When I am placing n is equal to 1, 10 power 1 plus 1, 10 power 1 is nothing but 10. 10 plus 1, which is equal to 11. Digit means this is also a digit, this is also a digit. When sum means 1 plus 1. So here also giving 2. Right. This itself says that first option wrong. N only wrong. Right. Since it includes 0, we can eliminate a C option also. Then we can eliminate the D option also. Right. So therefore only one option left, that is for any whole number. If you want, you can take n is equal to 2 also. When you are taking n is equal to 2, what will happen here? 100 plus 1 will become 101. So this is the 3-digit number. Sum of the digit means 1 plus 0 plus 1. 1 plus 0 plus 1 is nothing but 2. All the cases it will gives you 2. That is option number B. For any whole number n, it gives you sum of the digit as a 2. So the answer for this question is B. With this, I am concluding this session here. So we have covered up to 20 question paper. So in the next class, we will cover the 2021 question paper. Okay. Thank you all. Have a good day.